Hey guys, today I want to go over a basic rundown of Solstice of Heroes, key fragments, armor glows, and elemental orbs. There hasn't been any official talk on key fragments anywhere, so I'm here with some new info found in the game text strings from Ginsor and information from last year. So can't say everything will be 100% correct. Trying to spread information before the Bungie train. The Solstice of Heroes looks like it will be active from July 30th to August 27th. There are two hidden triumphs from Solstice of Heroes for the Moments of Triumph seal and title. Those are complete a majestic Solstice of Heroes armor set and masterwork one piece of that set. A lot of this will be done in the European aerial zone. This is a new area for the event. Off the coast of the Winding Cove you can find a floating island, an excellent place to perform combat drills and meditate. Guardians reflect on past hardships and celebrate the resilience of humanity's foremost defenders. We do know some things about it. This is something like the Revelry event. You must complete combat meditations. You will need to do a lot of runs, there are chests to loot, and there are bosses and mini-bosses to destroy. You will fight different enemy races and possibly prismatic Taken. This is a timed activity. There is also a clip in the trailer with some floating rocks on the EDZ. If this is in fact the aerial zone, it's likely that meditations will be a 6-man match-made activity with the ability to use sparrows, since there are so many guardians around in the clip. The event starts off in the tower with Ava Levante. It looks like she will have weekly and daily bounties available. They have to do with equipping a specific subclass while completing activities, completing specific strikes, and even having weapons of a specific element. Expect to do Crucible Gamut strikes in the aerial zone. Why are you doing these bounties? It's likely to get Solstice key fragments. These are the main currency for the event. They are used to buy Solstice packages. Packages are unlocked by assembling Solstice key fragments in the aerial zone. Those will contain some exclusive Solstice loot. She will also offer a Solstice key fragment magnet. This is a consumable that lasts for 1 hour on your character. This will attract Solstice key fragments at an alarming rate. Solstice key fragments will disappear after the event is over. These Solstice packages may contain the armor glows, similar to the Revelry helmet ornaments. Last year, armor glows were added to Solstice engrams, but I don't know if there will be any engrams this year. Glows could also be bought with Bright Dust at Eververse rotating daily, but that might not happen this year either. There are 15 glows to collect. One for each armor type, head, gauntlet, chest, leg, and class item, and one for each element, solar, arc, and void for each of those armor slots. What's cool about these armor glows is that they change color with your shader, allowing you to mix and create different colors. With the elemental armor glows, when your subclass matches the same glow that you have on your armor, it will shine brighter than usual, similar to having more armor equipped during the Revelry. Full armor glow sets will be available at Eververse for silver. They will be bundled as a seasonal arc armor glow set, void armor glow set, and solar armor glow set. Each contain glow for all 5 armor slots for the specified element. Armor glows are unlocked like regular armor ornaments, but for the Solstice armor. You can change and remove armor glows in their unique slot at no cost. I will definitely be getting them all. The Statue of Heroes will be in the tower courtyard. It's the place you will be upgrading your armor. After talking to Ava and receiving the full set of drained armor, visit the statue to continue. Then you can complete a run through the European aerial zone. And after a lot of back and forth between Ava and the Statue of Heroes while doing tons of armor objectives, you're done with the event. More on those in another video. The armor is set up in tiers. You have the green drained set, the renewed blue set, and the majestic legendary set. And then you're able to masterwork the legendaries. Last year this armor was set at a power level above normal, which was 400, 405 with mods, making it the only way to be the most powerful in the game, but you could not use it as infusion for other armor. Sadly, it instantly became irrelevant under the new armor system, so players have asked Bungie if that will be the case in Shadowkeep and the new armor system. Bungie could only reply that more Solstice of Heroes information will be available next week. This is a bad sign for players. A simple yes or no would suffice, but it sounds like it will be more complicated than that. With this event, there's also a game modifier, kinda like the Reveler's Tonic. This affects pretty much every activity. These are called elemental orbs. There are 3 types of orbs: arc, solar, and void. You'll need to collect a lot of these orbs. To get these to drop, you must have a full set of Solstice of Heroes armor equipped. Armor of any quality. How are they created? They are created from a few different ways, but it starts with a kill. Killing things drops these elemental orbs. If you get a grenade, melee, or super kill, an elemental orb can drop based on your equipped subclass. So if you are a sentinel, you will get void orbs. Kinetic weapons supposedly drop orbs based on your subclass as well, but the drop rate seemed really low, so I recommend using your other abilities and weapons first. Orange and yellow bar enemies have a higher chance at dropping elemental orbs. If there are other players nearby, it's also possible to get orbs based on their subclass and loadouts when they kill enemies. It also works with relics and vehicles. If you're blasting away with a tank, you can get your subclass orbs and solar orbs on kills. If you use the missiles, you could get your subclass orbs and arc orbs on kills. If you use a javelin, you could get subclass orbs and solar orbs on kills. You can also get multiple orbs with just one kill. While the main purpose of these orbs is to progress bounties and armor objectives, the event has elemental orb days. There will be a rotation from solar day to void day and then to arc day, and then repeat from there. If you collect solar orbs on solar day, arc on arc day, or void on void day, you will get a temporary stacking damage buff. You receive an elemental aligned rank. The buff appears in your character menu. This year it may also appear on the side of the screen where normal buffs are, but it was not working correctly last year. There are multiple ranks that stack up to 5. Each matching orb you pick up will add a rank. Each rank is a 5% increase in damage output for that element. So rank 1 is a 5% buff, rank 5 is a 25% buff. This buff lasts 1 minute and 40 seconds. Each time you pick up a matching orb, the timer is reset to max time, meaning it's pretty easy to keep the buff going. This could help with buff stacking or solo raid clears. Just make sure to check what element day it is if you want to take advantage of that buff. If it's solar day and you're rank 5 solar aligned, all of your solar abilities and solar weapons should do 25% more damage. How do you know what day it is? By looking at the statue of heroes in the tower. There will be a flame. If that flame is orange, it's a solar day. If it's blue, it's an arc day. If it's purple, it's a void day. I'm excited to see what information Bungie releases about Solstice of Heroes this Thursday.
Cheese forever, Guardian.